It's a bittersweet feeling because I have adjusted to Croatia. I've been living here for so long, almost a year. I moved here to teach English at the university. I just can't believe how fast time went. I am preparing to head back to the U.S. I'm excited to go home because this is the longest I went without seeing my family and friends. But it's sad because, I got accustomed to this place. And also with everything going on in the U.S. in particular, aside from the whole world, I'm going to almost an unfamiliar place. The U.S. that I left is not the U.S. that I'm returning to. The first time I went abroad 5 years ago in London, that experience definitely changed my life. That was my first time on a plane. I got my passport, everything. And then I realized that unfortunately not a lot of people of color get to have these experiences. It seems so difficult to go abroad because these are expensive trips. And one thing I always say is the 3 times I've been abroad, every program was fully funded. I put in the work, I do my research. There's opportunities out there, it's just about doing the work. This also helps people that are in that host country because the people that I've came in contact here, I'm pretty sure I was the first Black American or Black person, period, that they had a conversation with. And I can say that because I've had people say that to me. I came here to teach English, but I did more than that. I taught people about my culture, my opinion on what it's like to be an American, for me, to be a Black American, like where I learned something new about them, but then they also got to learn something new about another culture, about me, aside from what they just see on television. And not a lot of times Black people are represented in a positive light in the media. So to constantly be myself, but also making sure that I'm still representing myself in a group of people. And it made it difficult sometimes to go out and form genuine relationships with people. And one thing about Croatians, I would say, is it is hard to break into that initial group in Croatia. They could be a little bit reserved, like, oh, I don't know you, blah, blah, blah. They're always gonna be nice, but it's like, I don't know you. But once you break into that group, they're great. If you ever need anything, oh, I got a person for this, I can help you with this, they're always willing to help you and making sure that you feel comfortable and that you're okay. And that's what I like about Croatia, because I've met people here that have literally made me feel like I am part of their family and brought me in. And to have that when you're here by yourself, to still feel like, okay, I'm no longer alone, I have family here, is an amazing feeling. I definitely am very proud of the woman that I am becoming. I'm very happy of myself, my accomplishments, how I look, because I've had a lot of people here tell me how much they love my natural hair. And growing up, I never thought my hair was ugly, but I kept my hair in braids just because it's just easier. I'm still even trying to figure out my hair, rock my natural hair comfortably. And I will say, living in Croatia made me more comfortable with rocking my natural hair, because everyone would always give me compliments like, your hair looks great. Even when I think it looks crazy, people are like, oh, your hair looks great. And I'm like, thank you, really? Living in Croatia, one thing that told me is to just have more confidence in myself. I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm a badass. Have some self-love. And I think once you have that and you build yourself the confidence, then goals that you set for yourself won't seem so impossible because you know your self-worth. As we continue on to third, fourth quarter of the year, just be positive about the rest of the year and not just continue to be sad or angry or overwhelmed by anything. We still have a couple more months left of 2020 before we go into 2021, and I just want to have a positive mindset about everything.